What can you trust? Can you trust yourself? Can you trust your intuition? And when you get intuition, do you know what to do with it or why it's coming through? I feel like this year, more than any year on planet Earth that I've been alive, it is really, really important for all of us to clear our psychic space, clear our space of other people's programming, projections, demands to see things a certain way, because there's so much distortion of reality happening right now. And it's only going to get more intense, this distortion of reality with AI, with the way the digital world allows things to be manipulated, and with our collective sort of tolerance of misinformation or distorted information, which is higher than it's ever been on Earth, as far as I'm aware. So I thought that this kick off the year Tune In Tuesday, it would be really important for us to talk about making sure that you are prepared to be really clear about your truth, regardless of what you're being told, regardless with what you see in the news, regardless of what people want from you, that you are able to center in yourself and really be clear about your truth. And so I brought a little prop today to help, because a lot of people aren't clairvoyant where they see images, but when we use our imagination in our meditation or in our practices, it actually helps move the energy. So my prop is this little orb, because one of the things I love to do when I am ensuring that it's my truth that I'm seeing is imagining that sixth chakra right here. I'm just going to put it alongside my head rather than right here in the center of the head, is only set at my truth, right? Not the demands of others, not the desires of others, not the manipulations or programs of others. And I do that by first clearing out the center of my head. And a lot of times I do that by imagining an orb or a bubble leaving the center of my head full of everybody else's information, everybody else's truth, everybody else's desires for me, the way they want me to see the world, and watch that orb move away to a faraway place and then just pop it, release it. And if there's specific people in your life that like to get in your head and want something for you or want you to see things a certain way, that whether they're people you know personally or people out there in the media, in the world, put them in a bubble, send that orb back to them, drop it over their head, pop it over their head, give their energy back to them, and set your protection around your space, like put protection around your aura bubble. The other thing that I find is really important when we are trying to make sure we're clear about what's true, as we're navigating what we hear out in the world and what we see out in the world, and then what is our truth, because there's multiple truths. There's facts, certainly, but there's also multiple truths. And we need to be clear about what our truth is. And for me, that means I check in with the four parts of myself to see if they're in alignment. My heart, my mind, my body, this vessel I'm in, and my spirit, my higher self. So one of the ways that I do that is by sort of imagining my body and noticing if there's like four of these orbs. One represents my heart, one represents my mind, one represents my spirit, and one represents my body that's maybe down lower in the more primal chakras. And notice if they're in alignment, if one's in front or in back or to the side or to that side. And just notice, is my body and my mind and my heart and my spirit in alignment before I make a choice, before I check for my truth, so that you don't make the choice or listen to your truth while your own being is out of alignment. So it's my little tip as you enter 2020-25. I really, really hope that you make an extra effort this year to listen to your truth, to be in your truth, to clean other people's agendas out of your space. Because regardless of who you are and what you believe and your value systems, I want you to not be manipulated. I know, sorry, I can't pronounce it, but I want you not to be manipulated. I want you to not be programmed by other people's needs, wants, desires, and agendas. I want you to more and more trust and actively participate in your own truth.